Lovely, wonderful people is happening. See what is going on right about now. Our very own brother, he has been speaking, Ayo Adebanjo, he has been speaking with regards to Tinubu, and we all know that he's not a big fan of Tinubu. In fact, he told everyone just before the election that his preference for the presidential election was Peter Obi, and he was not missing words. He said it without even looking at anyone. He said it quite clear that this was what it is. And, that brought about a lot of disagreement between himself and the former leader, and many things have happened. Currently, as we speak at this point in time, he speaks on, his relationship with the president of Nigeria because a lot of persons are saying he does not like Tinubu, is an enemy of Tinubu and all that. And this is why he's making real clarification in all of these areas. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe as Ayo Adebanjo tells Nigerians, what is really going on and, how things have been. The leader of the Yoruba social cultural group, Afenifere, Pa Ayo Adebanjo, has described President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as his son and not his enemy. Adebanjo, however, noted that his disagreement with Tinubu politically is just based on politics. Yes, we disagree in politics does not mean he's my enemy. There is no such thing as enemy. I don't just agree with who he is politically and what he represents. Speaking at an event in Lagos on Tuesday, the Afenifere leader said Tinubu was a loving young man who has never refused to greet him or grant him any favor because of their disagreement. Adebanjo pointed out that the difference in the area, the difference they have is in area of national questions. He said anybody should be concerned about the unity of the country, about the progress of this country. It doesn't make or tell that person that you are an enemy. No, there's no enemy in all of this. It is just a simple position in ensuring that the right things are done and everybody have their political preference. Until we change this constitution, we go nowhere. And that is what I'm urging him to do. I beseech you, anyone who is a nationalist who loves this country today should practically do what is right. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is there now, declared president by INEC. He must work. I am happy Professor Banji Akinyemi is here. You are Tinubu's friend. I am not his enemy. He's my son. The only difference we have is that we disagree politically. That's all. Nobody should bring any other thing into it. He's a loving young man. I have never asked a favor that he has rejected, or he has never refused to greet me because of our disagreement. And that's I admire about him. It's as simple as that. But politically, I do not agree with what he stands for. So, and I totally sincerely get you, sir. Ayo Adebanjo is speaking from his heart. He said politically, we are no friends. Politically, say there's no friendship in regards to him and Tinubu. They disagree a lot and a lot of questions, with a lot of things going on, that there's a lot of disagreement. Yes, he said, but the truth of it is that he does not have anything against Tinubu. He has absolutely nothing against Tinubu other than the fact that, his own political preference, his heart and what he sees this nation becoming, for him, he does not think Tinubu is that one that fits in square in, round pegs and square hole, making sure that things are done properly and that the nation move forward. He does not think or feel Tinubu have that capacity, okay, to put those things, in place. And that is why he has his political preference, and that should not be, a problem, because everybody is allowed, to pick a candidate of their choice. As it stands at the moment, Ayo Adebanjo says, Tinubu is not my enemy. There's no enmity there. In fact, he greets me wherever he sees me. If I ask for anything from him, he grants me. But politically, we are not friends, and he's an elder and he's saying the truth. He's not like some people who will speak with one thing with one mouth and another breath say something else with another mouth. He said, no, that is not the case at all. That between him and Tinubu, there are no gray areas. friendship, that they are not enemies. The only thing is that politically they do not agree, and I get that. I get it. Politically, there's no friendship, but in looking at things, we respect to how you view and what you think should be happening to the nation. They have their variance and how they see things and how things should be going. And so every single person is basically waiting patiently to see what will be happening next in a couple of weeks to months to years in making Nigeria a better place. Ayo Adebanjo, he has his own preference, and that should not be a deterrent to, anybody coming out to say, this is what I prefer. It should not be a problem. It should not be a problem at all. If someone prefers A rather than B, it should not be. There should be no issue about that at all. So these are some of the things that are happening, and every one of us, are beginning to really stand up and take real position in ensuring, that the right things are done. And whatever happens, Nigerians, the days are upon us for us to ensure that we do everything humanly speaking possible. Payo Adebanjo is just speaking, based on okay, based on what he thinks and how things are going and what he sees. He says, what, we must just ensure that the right things are, we must bring, we must have, of course, we have our political differences. We must not all now align because, we have the same tribe, or all those tribalism is what has brought Nigeria to where it is today. And I respect his view and his opinion, and I don't think that should be something that people should now go ahead and begin to get all carried away by saying Payo Adebanjo, are you shifting camp? No, 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 that's not what he's saying. He's not saying he's shifting camp. He's only stating the obvious, that there's really nothing between us. There's really nothing that you can hold and say, this is no. Say there's really nothing. Say the only thing there is that we all just have to, rise up and ensure that we have the right people, because Nigeria needs to work. Nigeria needs to work like yesterday. Nigeria needs to work. A lot of things are happening. People are suffering. That's why the Japa syndrome is there. People want to run. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now.